In TV talk, a little setup before a show is called a cold open. Now I know why. Stay tuned for Jeopardy!
This is Jeopardy! Let's meet today's Kids Week contestants. This misplaced Red Sox fan's favorite things to do are read, and sometimes read. From New York, New York, welcome Madeline Schwartz. He has loved game shows since he was a baby and is thinking about becoming a game show host. From Flint, Michigan, here's Chad Mosher. And this 7th grader has been the spelling bee champion of her school in 2 different states. From Dallas, Texas, meet Amber Key Murphy. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Rivette.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks. A future game show host as a contestant on the program today, so I'm going to have to be at my very best in this game featuring Amber, Chad, and Madeline. Nice to have you here. Good luck. Here we go, the Jeopardy round. Get you off and running very quickly in this round with these categories. First off, we have Around the World. Next, Toys and Games. I'm Superstitious. Aesop ASAP. The White House. Are we there yet? We in quotation marks. W-E. Amber, you go first.
I'll take Toys and Games for 200, Alex.
Ruth Handler named this doll, introduced in 1959, as a teenage fashion model for her daughter. Chad.
Who is Barbie?
Correct.
I'll take Toys and Games for 400, please.
The name of this card game means one in Spanish. Amber.
What is Uno?
Uno, right.
Toys and Games for 600, please.
Harry, seen here, is one of these collectibles. Chad?
What is a Beanie Baby?
Right.
I'll take Toys and Games for 800, please.
Despite the name of this game, you don't have to apologize when you send another player's pawn back to the start. Madeline?
What is sorry?
Yes.
May I have Toys and Games for 1,000, please?
If you roll 5 of a kind, you've gotten this, the name of a dice game by Milton Bradley. Chad?
What is Yahtzee?
Yeah.
I'll take Are We There Yet for 200, please.
Make a rug or a basket, or zigzag your way through traffic. Chad?
What is Weave?
Weave, right.
I'll take Are We There Yet for 400, please.
Cake, cut by those who've just tied the knot. Madeline?
What is wedding cake?
Wedding cake, right.
May I have Are We There Yet for 600, please?
If you're under this, you're not feeling well, or maybe getting rained on. Chad?
What is the weather?
Yes?
I'll take Are We There Yet for 800, please.
It's the last name of dictionary compiler Noah. Chad?
What is Webster?
Right.
I'll take Are We There Yet for 1,000, please.
As the old saying goes, a chain is only as strong as this. Amber?
What is the weakest link?
You are correct.
Okay, I'll take I'm Superstitious for 200.
You'll get your desired hope if you end up with the larger portion of this turkey piece when it's pulled apart. Amber?
What is the wishbone?
Right.
I'm Superstitious for 400, please.
It's the lucky mutant plant seen here. Amber?
What is the 4-leaf clover?
Yes.
I'm Superstitious for 600, please.
If one of these animals crosses your path, a superstition says you'll experience misfortune. Chad?
What is a black cat?
Right.
I'll take Superstitious for 800, please.
Break one of these and supposedly you'll have 7 years bad luck. Amber?
What is a mirror?
Correct.
I'm Superstitious for 1,000, please.
One well-known superstition is that it's bad luck to walk under one of these. Amber?
What is a ladder?
Ladder, good. That takes you to $3,800. That's just $200 off the lead that Chad enjoys right now, and Madeline in good shape with $1,200. Let's take our break right now.
All of our Kids Week contestants will receive an HP Media Center PC. Watch or record your favorite TV programs, even pause live TV with an Intel Pentium 4 processor and 17-inch monitor, all from hpshopping.com.
Welcome back. Madeline Schwartz is a 7th grader at the prestigious Trinity School in New York City. And even though that sounds like a great place to study, you left it for a term last year to go and study in France. I want to hear about that.
Well, my dad lives in France, so I decided to try seeing what it was like to go to school in France for a term. And it was really fun, but the method of teaching was kind of different because they do everything by lesson, so there's no class discussions or anything. But I liked it. I'm going back next year for the whole year.
Are you fluent in French?
Yes.
Oh, so you could have taken part in class discussions,
yeah,
if they had any.
Yes.
Okay, good to have you here. Chad Mosher from Flint, Michigan, Armstrong Middle School, 12-year-old, wants to be a game show host, or as a secondary fallback profession, you want to be what?
A professional wrestler.
Do you realize that you are looking at an individual who has been both? Well, maybe one of them. Why do you want to be a game show host?
Well, because I've liked, in the introduction, I've liked game shows ever since I was a baby, and I've been watching, you know, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, all the classics.
Let me tell you something. This is a great job, particularly if you're on a show like Jeopardy and if you're working with contestants such as the ones we have here. Amber Key Murphy is from Dallas, Texas. Wants to be a pediatrician when she grows up. Why? You like working with kids?
Yes, that's for one example, but I like the instruments. They intrigue me, that the doctors use, like the stethoscope and stuff. And, well, I believe it's important to find diseases in young children so they can grow up and be healthy.
All right. Good for you, young lady. Are we ready to continue now? Amber, do you know that you're in command of the board, so you get to pick our next clue? Do it.
I'll take Around the World for 200.
Around the world for 2. The answer is the province of Zeeland in southwest Holland lent its name to this country in the South Pacific. Madeline?
What is New Zealand?
Correct.
May I have around the world for 400, please?
Although this South American country is about 2,650 miles long, its average width is less than 110 miles. Chad?
What is Chile?
Chile, right.
I'll take Aesop ASAP for 200, please.
One of these small creatures talks a lion out of eating him. Later, saves the lion from a trap. Chad?
What is a mouse?
Mouse is right.
I'll take Aesop ASAP for 400, please.
Farmer proves strength in unity to sons by showing a bundle of these can't be broken all at once. You can break one stick, but it's hard to break a bundle of sticks. Chad, go again.
I'll take the White House for 200, please.
This second U.S. president was the first to live in the White House. Chad?
Who was John Adams?
John Adams is right.
I'll take the White House for 400, please.
The wife of President Benjamin Harrison had this installed in the White House, but was afraid to turn it on and off. Amber?
What is a light?
A
light switch?
A light, yeah, a light, electricity, turn it on and off. You bet.
Okay. Aesop ASAP for 600.
Fox can't reach these, decides they are sour. Madeline?
Grapes. What are grapes?
What are grapes? Yes.
Aesop ASAP for 800, please.
Wolf, disguised as one of these, gets killed by shepherd wanting dinner. Amber?
What is a sheep?
Yeah.
Aesop ASAP for 1,000.
Hungry, lazy grasshopper tries to talk these insects out of food in winter. Amber?
What are ants?
Ants is right, yes.
The White House for 600, please.
One of the 3 colors used to name rooms on the first floor of the White House. Chad?
What is green?
Green is right. Red and blue are the others.
I'll take the White House for 800, please.
It's the federal district where you'll find the White House. Chad?
What is the District of Columbia?
District of Columbia, yes.
I'll take the White House for 1,000.
British troops burned the White House during this 19th century war. Chad?
What is the War of 1812?
Correct.
I'll take Around the World for 600, please.
Answer. Daily double.
$700, please.
$700? All right, here is the clue in Around the World. This mountain range, whose name means abode of snow in Sanskrit, has more than 30 peaks towering above 25,000 feet.
What are the Appalachians?
No. What are the Himalayas? Himalayas, 25,000 feet. That's very tall. Select again, though. You're still in the lead.
I'll take it for 800, please.
The Gulfs of Aqaba and Suez border this Egyptian peninsula. They border the Sinai Peninsula. Last clue for 1,000. Let's take a look at it. This Iraqi capital was founded on the western bank of the Tigris River in 762 AD by the Abbasid Caliph Al-Mansur. Madeline?
What is Kuwait?
No. Chad or Amber? What's the capital of Iraq? Baghdad. All right, we have Madeline at 1,000. She's in 3rd place. She will select first in Double Jeopardy. And it's very close between Amber and Chad. $500 separating the 2 of them. But Chad is in the lead as we take this break. All right, Madeline says she's all set to go in the Double Jeopardy round with those 2 daily doubles awaiting us in these categories. Around the Mall, Old Testament names, animated movies, fun in the snow, conquerors, and finally double-letter words. Madeline, select.
May I have Old Testament names for 800, please?
After stripping him of his coat of many colors, his brothers cast him into a pit, then sold him into slavery. Madeline.
Who is Joseph?
Right.
Old Testament names for 1200, please.
Answer there. The Daily Double. Here's a chance for you to get back into the thick of this, Madeline. You have 1,800, but you can risk up to 2,000.
1500, please.
All right, here is the clue in Old Testament names. On Passover, it's traditional to set aside a special cup of wine for this prophet who went to heaven in a chariot of fire.
Who is Elijah?
Elijah's right, yes. It's a good thing you got that. Go again.
Okay, Old Testament names for 1600, please.
Absalom, who was killed after his hair got caught in a tree, was a son of this king. Madeline.
Who is King David?
Right.
May I have Old Testament names for 2000, please?
This woman from Moab has her own Old Testament book. It comes after Judges. Madeline.
Who is Ruth?
Ruth is right.
Old Testament names for 400, please.
Chapter 2 of Genesis says God formed him of the dust of the ground.
Who is
Madeline.
Who is Adam?
Adam is right. Hey, you ran the category, and you are now in the lead as a result. Well done. Go again, Madeline.
May I have Fun in the Snow for 400, please?
This dog walking item shares its name with the device that attaches your leg to a snowboard's binding.
And that would be the leash. Madeline, pick again.
May I have Conquerors for 400, please?
While exiled on St. Helena, he said, Waterloo will erase the memory of all my victories. Madeline.
Who is Napoleon?
Correct.
Conquerors for 800, please.
On Christmas Day, 1066, he was crowned King of England, 72 days after defeating Harold at the Battle of Hastings. Madeline.
Who is William the Conqueror?
You're right.
Conquerors for 1200, please.
In 1398, Tamerlane not only conquered Delhi in this country, but burned it down. Madeline.
Where is India?
India, yes.
Conquerors for 1600, please.
Under the reign of this terrible czar, Russia expanded its territory into Siberia. Chad.
Who was Ivan?
Ivan the Terrible, yes.
I'll take animated movies for 400, please.
Walt Disney's first full-length animated film was about this woman and her 7 housemates. Chad.
Who was Snow White?
Right.
I'll take animated movies for 800, please.
As Captain John Smith, Mel Gibson sang songs in this animated film about an American Indian princess. Chad.
Who was Pocahontas?
Yes.
I'll take Around the Mall for 400, please.
Malls, including the Oak Hollow Mall in High Point, North Carolina, use this 2-word term for the place you chow down. Amber.
Was the food court?
Food court, yes.
Take animated movies for 1200.
This title animated animal is the stallion of the Cimarron. Amber.
Was stallion?
Nope. Chad or Madeline? Correct response, what is spirit? Back to you though, Amber.
Animated movies for 1600.
In a 1989 animated movie, all dogs go to this place. Amber.
Was Heaven?
Heaven, right.
Animated movies for 2000, please.
In a film set in Africa, this Lion King is befriended by a meerkat named Timon and a warthog named Pumbaa. Amber.
Who is Simba?
Simba, right.
Okay, Fun in the Snow for 800.
Fun in the Snow for 8. Here's Jimmy.
I'm standing in this mountain range. It's also the name of a Major League Baseball team.
Amber.
What are the Rockies?
Rockies, the Colorado Rockies, yes.
Okay, I'll take double-letter words for 400.
This feline word follows hello in the name of a Sanrio character. Chad.
What is Kitty?
Right.
I'll take double-letter words for 800, please.
The Sorting Hat placed Harry Potter in this house at Hogwarts. Chad.
What is Gryffindor?
Correct.
I'll take double-letter words for 1200, please.
A caterpillar emerges from one of these as a butterfly. Chad.
What is a cocoon?
Cocoon.
I'll
Correct.
take double-letter words for 1600.
Answer there, the other Daily Double. You now enjoy a $2,000 lead over Madeline and a $2,100 lead over Amber.
3000.
Okay, here is the clue in double-letter words. Middle name of American architect Frank Wright, born in 1867.
Who is Lloyd?
Lloyd, yes.
I'll take double-letter words for 2000, please.
It's a combination of 2 metals. Brass is one, combining copper and zinc. And that would be an alloy. That's a double-letter word. Chad?
I'll take Around the Mall for 800, please.
This clothing store chain opened its first kids store in 1986 and started its baby business 4 years later. Madeline.
What is Gap?
Gap is right.
Conquerors for 2,000, please.
In 218 BC, he crossed the Alps with an army of 40,000 men in just 15 days, braving the elements and hostile tribes. Madeline.
Who is Hannibal?
Hannibal, right. Less than a minute now.
Around the Mall for 1,200, please.
Stores at the mall include Radio Shack and Sunglass This, similar to a shack. Madeline.
What is Hut?
Hut, correct.
Around the Mall for 1,600, please.
Telescopes are a specialty of the stores of this science-oriented cable TV channel. Chad.
What is Discovery?
Right.
I'll take Around the Mall for 2,000, please.
This toy seller's name goes back to the, look carefully now, Kaufman brothers. Chad.
What is KB?
KB Toys, right.
I'll take Fun in the Snow for 1,200, please.
Jimmy.
Even champion skiers started off on the type of slope with this cuddly animal name.
Amber.
With the bunny slope.
The bunny, yes.
Take 1,600.
Sarah this time.
The predecessor to snowboards was the snurfer, which combined these two words.
Chad.
What is surf and...
Sorry. Madeline.
What is Surfer and Snow?
Surfer and snow, that's it. Now the last clue. Sophia.
According to Newton's third law of motion, every action has an equal and opposite one of these.
Chad.
What is reaction?
Reaction, you got it. And that takes you back up to 18,700. Clue Crew is a lot like Amber, Chad, and Madeline. Having fun. They were having fun in the snow. You've been having fun in our studio. Could be a big payday, of course, for one of you. Final Jeopardy category that awaits you is non-fiction books. Think about that, make a wager. We'll return with a clue.
Accommodations for our contestants provided by Merv Griffin's Beverly Hilton. Premier meeting and convention center facilities, award-winning dining, luxurious pool and health club. The Beverly Hilton is the exciting game in town. The Beverly Hilton at the heart of Beverly Hills.
$1,000 for third place, $2,000 for second place, and the winner gets to keep whatever he or she earns with a guarantee of $10,000. Non-fiction books, the category. Here is the clue. The Road to Middle Earth is a book about this writer. Good luck. 30 seconds. Amber, we'll take a look at your response first. What did you write down? Couldn't come up with anything? That's too bad. It'll cost you $5,000. That'll take you down to $5,800. Let's go down now to Madeline Schwartz. She had $15,300, and she smiled after writing her response because she came up with J.R.R. Tolkien, and that is right. Her wager was $15,000. She goes all the way up to $30,300, making her parents feel very good and very nervous as we come to Chad. He had the lead with $18,700, shaking his head because he picked Mark Twain instead. And where will he finish? He lost $12,500, so he finishes in second place. And Madeline, congratulations, young lady. A lot of money to spend in Paris when you go back there. $30,300 for you. What a game once again. Thanks to all three of you. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning us in. So long.
Promotional consideration provided by...
Weekday afternoons on News Channel 5 Live on 5 brings you more news, live reports from your neighborhood, breaking news, and the most accurate weather from Mark Johnson. Weekdays at 5, watch Live on 5.